We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
All even now, 2-2. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 2-2. Popped him up. Bodie is there. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's Eric Sogard. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled to the right side. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Zach Brown will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off, For the Cubs, the shortstop, Nico.
The pitch. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting second, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
1-1 to Schwarber. And this will be fouled away. Horner aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Looking at his career totals, Narvaez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fouled off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Behind 0-2 now. And And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next Cub up, Ian Happ, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Count even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And first pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain on his way to second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Eric Sogard stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. King rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. 2 out with the man at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin.
Ouch, that got him. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. So here is Avisail Garcia. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And it's 1-2. Grounded weakly to the right side. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors. And 3 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Brewers lead this one 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. At the start of the day, they're one of the most dangerous groups of hitters in baseball, ranking 1st in the league in both home runs and slugging percentage. But this is not just a team full of bruisers. As one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup that are multidimensional. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can leg out a double or triple when they find the gap. Safe to say this is a well-crafted offensive unit, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Healy handles it, and there's 1 gone. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. So in now for Chicago, Alec Mills. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Healy is under it to end the inning. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Sliced hard on the ground, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's fouled away. 1-1. Runners off for second. High in the air into shallow left center. Happ comes on now, and he has it 1 down. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Brown. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-1 the count now.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Nico Horner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. Anything going away from him.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Roll, they finally pushed a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
So now to the plate, David Bodie, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Garcia has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1, no strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Victor Caratini is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 1-0. It's a swinging strike on the slider.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Up next from Milwaukee.
Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
that swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kipnis brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7, he gets in there with two away. So striding in, Nico Horner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he fouls this one off. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. Sogard over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Cubs. Rowan Wick will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jason Kipnis, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Avisail Garcia is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those. Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting
from the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis showing off his range. Throw gets him there from short right field. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The 1-0 home. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. Ryan Braun is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down, so a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 7, Eric.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate now, Christian Yelich. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
2 balls and a strike now. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now 1 away. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Has no chance to put that ball in play.
Omar Narvaez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brewers leave them loaded. They still lead it 2-1. Corbin Burns is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. At the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The first baseman, number 7.
Now in the box, Victor Caratini. He flew out in his last at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Burns, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is the located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. You see the average starting play at 318. 21 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Garcia. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He's set and the pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
J.P. Fireisen takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. To the plate now, Nico Horner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The set and the 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Dan Winkler is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Anthony Rizzo stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. At the plate, Orlando Arcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Milwaukee leaves 1, still a 3-2 ball game. Alex Claudio will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Jed Jerko is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Claudio is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 3-2 now. There's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's quickly 0-2. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a sinker's low off the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to the right, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for the Cubs. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Lorenzo Cain will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Popped up. Rizzo over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Eric Sogard, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Popped him up. Bodie in foul ground, but it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Yelich. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Rowan Wick gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line.